Hello, welcome to Season 2 NRSL Universal Orlando Cup Series here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. This is the 10th race of the season here, and let's get you to your starting lineup. On the pole is Dylan Young, second Eugene Max, which is a Penske front row. Third, Brad Johnson. Fourth, Anthony Ritchie. Fifth, Andy Thomas, the points leader. Sixth, Cole Daly. Seventh, Michael Norman. Eighth, Ryan Richards. Ninth, Trent Dunham. And completing top 10 is Zach Buchanan. Here's the rest of your starting lineup here at Atlanta. Let's look at your starting lineup. In the last row is Devin Becker in the new Haas car and Poteet in the new Dollar General car. While we got time, drivers in danger of losing their ride due to not counting, there's only one, and that is the 42 of Luis Hernandez. He's very well in the points right now, and he's also due having a new car soon. It's going to be HP that's coming over. Should be ready by race 11 at Chicagoland. And then the previous race winner from the Cup and into this race, Chris Dollarton, starting right in front of him. So how ironic to see that, as they're about ready to get the command in about a few more seconds. Let's talk about a few other drivers that that were honorably mentioned here. How about Dougie Shears in 21 had a really good run at Papyrus, with the top 5. But a lot of people trying to look for good runs after that race because a lot of them, well, didn't have good runs and wrecked out. And they're just about ready to get the command right now. They just given the command. Like we mentioned, a Penske front row in this race. Young in the Remington, DeMax in his familiar custom scheme. And that is Initial D, I believe that is. Correct me if I'm wrong. Ford Mustang. And everyone's moving. That's good. Where is the 22? I actually want to wonder where he's at. Oh, he's like right there. Okay. So here we go. 33 laps we're going to have here at Atlanta. And this is going to be an awesome race. Looking forward to it. As pace car is going to dive down the pit road. The winner from the Outback race, I don't think is in this field. That I can't think of. Anyway, green flag is out. We're underway at Atlanta. I'll tell you what, that 56 got to a really good start. He's all over the bumper of the 2. Already 3 wide for third. Brad Johnson to the inside for the lead. Here comes Andy Thomas, the points leader. I'm sorry if I also haven't been putting up the points. I've been too lazy to bring them up, and I apologize for those who want to see the points. Hopefully, if you see this video, I hopefully should have them up by the end of the race. If not, criticize me. Go ahead. But yeah, I've been too lazy on putting them up, and I apologize for that. Just do we have a caution? Oh yeah, we have a caution. Spillman, Kevin Yarrow. Oh, wow, I did not see that coming. Caution's out. Sorry about that for the huge cutoff there. As Brad Johnson is going to lead at the stripe. And let's take a look officially now. Kevin Yarrow, Andrea Erickson, man, she's just having some struggles in the her rookie debut, even being as a part-time driver. Hagdahl with a huge amount of front-end damage. Spillman with damage. Looks like Kyle Thomas is okay. Looks like the wrecking was on turn 1 and turn 2. Ashley Willis is involved, both Hagdahl and Willis. And I'm not possibly sure if Jessica Shelton got involved. Doesn't look like it. And oh, there's damage to Anthony Emery in the 48. Both sides. Besides that, everyone's all clean. They're trying to like figure out where they're supposed to be right now. Anyway, caution's up for the first time today. Brad Johnson leads us down. Let's take a look at the first caution. Well, we're here with Andrea Erickson, but keep an eye on Zach Buchanan and Anthony McCurry. They're just about 4 wide, and McCurry's going to clip Buchanan into Spillman, into Charles Jackson. So then Spillman's going to slide up right into Erickson, nowhere to go. Just an easy victim on that. And whoa, a little bounce off there, and then the 17 is going to get damaged right there. Kyle Thomas, there's Anthony Emery. The 55 is already hitting the wall at the time, and then Emery's going to bounce off the wall. Sheldon actually got clipped, and she avoided the wall. How about John Citadino there? Great job avoiding the wreck, and Hegdahl's going to bounce off the wall again, but Jessica Shelton and John Citadino almost got hit there. That was a close call, and Anthony Emery, tough break for the 48 Wonka car. Trying to match with Daniel Days, but tough break for Emery. That's a blow to him. Caution's out for the first time today. Brad Johnson let it down. Let's take you back to the green. Welcome back as we're going to go to green and the next time by. Drivers out of the race. Oh, there we go. Alan Cavagnaro was the only one out of the race, and Andrea Erickson got held one lap down. So we're on lap 6:33. We're going to go to green on lap 7. Let's give your top 10 rundown. Brad Johnson is your leader. Second, Dylan Young. Third, Annie Thomas. Fourth, Michael Norman. Fifth, Anthony Ritchie. Sixth, Cole Daly. Seventh is Trent Dunham. Eighth is Alex May. Ninth is Daniel Day. Completing the top 10 is Ryan Richards. And then 11th through 20th are Eugene and Max, Zach Buchanan, Anthony McCurry, Charles Sanford, James Silverfox, Charles Jackson, Dougie Shears, Noah Hart, Luis Hernandez, and Chris Dollarton. And this could be Hernandez's final start. We never know, though. Here we go. Green flag is out. We're going to keep an eye on the 39 car to see if she's going to cause any trouble. So far, so good. Everyone is train racing Eric's on the high line, but now DeMax is going to decide to go low. Same McCurry and Silverfox, and that's not a smart move. I think that outside was where he wanted to be. A lot of cars fell on the inside line. I have no idea why, and that was a mistake. And now they're going to split Erickson through the middle. Now the inside line is going to pass Erickson, so she's going to get put up to high. That was not a good move. Oh, new scheme for the 6, by the way. It's a Ford EcoBoost. I forgot to mention that. There, Becker almost getting clipped by Qualls. 6 nearly clips a 39 and keep it going. Oh, boy, man. Erickson just not bringing in any friends at all. Oh, boy. That is not good. Still getting held up by the 6. We're still green. Oh, they're 4 wide. Oh, dear me. That 6 looks like he's going to get clipped. And the 39 is finally out of the misery there. Want to double check through the field there, just see if everyone's okay. Yep, everyone's okay. All right, so Brad Johnson is your leader. Dylan Young in second. Dylan Young trying to become the second two-time winner. John Cedino was the other one there. And Annie Thomas, the points leader. I'll tell you something, Thomas has been one of the most consistent drivers in the series. As Young's going to go for the lead, and Thomas is trying to peek underneath. Although she has not won a race yet, Young almost getting clipped by Thomas. Thomas, though, out of the 9 races that we've had before, she has had 7 top 10s. 7. Even though her teammates won a race, 7 top 10s. Incredible. I mean, her points lead over second place is unbelievable, over at least 100 points. That's why she's had the points lead, just for runs like this. But if she gets a win, this could really solidify herself and, you know, not only clinch herself a spot for the All-Star race, but just for maybe even a chase, too. And how about Alex May in the 51? We jinxed him at Papyrus a little bit. He ended up, I think he was outside the top 10 at Papyrus. Look where he's at right now. He's an 8th in the Guy Roofing Chevrolet. You know, I talked to Alex, and I think the caution's out. I'm going to finish if it is. And yes, the caution's out. Alex May, though, I talked to him, and I talked to Seth, and Seth said Alex is just trying to figure it out, just get used to the car. But even though Joseph Bryan was in it last season, still, we just got to make sure, whoa, there's a bunch of smoke there. Young lit at the stripe. You know, Alex May just really needs to know what he's doing with these cars and just figure them out a little bit. So it takes a little bit of time. So Young lit at the stripe. Oh, Dylan Pote. Oh, man, just... Oh, we got more cars on pit road. We got Chris Washer, the 22's on pit road. And he's still there. Poteet's out of the race. LaPlante, Ian Dutta, Jack Richards, Andrea Erickson again. Oh, geez. And Brian James even involved. There's a stack up. And I think Shelton, yeah, she's got front end damage. I figured. 55, Willis, I think she may have gotten involved. Jackson got involved. Citadino involved. Spillman with more damage. I think that was because of the stack up. Yeah, that 10 car got more damage because of that stack up there, I could tell, and I think that's going to knock the 10 out of the race there. So, don't check here. Yeah, that looks like, and Kyle Thomas may have gotten a little piece of it too, but Okay, caution's out for the second time today. Dylan Young is your leader. Let's take you back to see the second caution. Alright, we're back, and this is what happened. They were going 4 wide with Jackson, Dollarton, Richards, and Goss. Goss in the Bud Light schemes trying to make it 4 wide, trying to make it work. Richards is leaning on Dollarton, the previous race winner, and unfortunately, you know, when you lean on someone, especially coming off the turn, that's not a very smart idea. And look who's in this pack. Hernandez, James, McCurry, LaPlante, Boyles, and watch this here. Jack Richards and Dollarton. Dollarton pounds the wall. Hernandez nowhere to go. Jackson's going to slide right in front. How did McCurry avoid that? Wow. Now keep an eye on the 9. Something happens. And Boyles actually got involved a little bit. Watch this. He's going, look at this. The car is actually, the bumper is through the wall. The bumper is through the wall. He's going to flip. And then he's going to flip it back over on 4 wheels. We wanted to show you with Jack Richards on this moment here. And this is an odd wreck that happened. And yeah, it was confirmed he did land on 4 wheels there. So now, let's double check what happened with like McNamara and James and all that. Let's double check here. We're gonna go helicopter just to be safe, you know, on what happened. How about McCurry though? He avoided that wreck really well too. Okay, so here's the wreck here. Yeah, there's the wreck that's happening. Hernandez was first easily victim right there. LaPlante tried to go inside, couldn't. Voiles and nails Brian James. He almost flipped him over there. Seth Cole did a great job avoiding it too. There's John McNamara trying to get through. He runs right into Dollarton. There's Richards there, and then Jackson's gonna hit the wall there. LaPlante's gonna bounce off Hernandez. He's gonna slide, and uh-oh, here comes Ian Dutta. Oh, he nails it head on. Chris Washer's gonna get a piece of it. We didn't even mention Chris Washer. I didn't even see him get involved. There's Thomas getting involved. There's Poteet. Oh, Spillman. There's Cedino, Shelton, Hagdahl, and Willis. Pretty much everyone in the back from Dutta on back got involved. I didn't even see Washer get involved. Oops, and I'm going the wrong way. Hagdahl, Willis is trying to help Hagdahl out, and she does. There's Mayonnaise there, and oh, Erickson ran right into LaPlante. I was wondering what happened to Erickson too, and oh man, just slammed into him there. Carnage on turns number 2 through turn number 3 there. Hope everyone's okay, especially Jack Richards and Andrea Erickson. But Dylan Young leads them down once again, so get back to the green. Back is we got over on lap 15 of 33 drivers out of the race from that incident are as follows, and there's a lot of them. Erickson, Hagdahl, Dutta, Poteet, Washer, LaPlante, Hernandez would possibly be his final start, will end up 35th. Dollarton, the previous race winner 34th. Richards and Spillman are out of the race. And John McNamara is 1 lap down. The green flag's out. Top 10 rundowns falls on the ticker were Young, Thomas, Johnson, Norman, Daly, Richards, Brian Richards, Richie, May, Daniel Day, and Zach Buchanan. And the green's out. Sorry for the miss there. I had to let my dog in. And it looks like the 22. Oh, here he is. He's holding up the inside line. We're going to keep an eye on this real quickly here. Oops. There we go. And he's holding up Dougie Shears really badly. And Anthony Emery. Oh, McCurry, there he goes. Emery, Jackson, Voiles, James. Jackson's around and... oh, man. I just realized, where is the 33? There's Sanford. I think, oh, never mind. I forgot what I was going to say. That's Warren lap 17. Whoa, car up high. That was Richie there. And no bow once again for the lead, but Thomas is trying to get second from Johnson. Will not do it. So she's going to remain in third. Young's going to lead. There's Anthony Emery. Man, ever since he's been the champion for the series, he just hasn't been doing well at all in the 48, and that's a tough blow for the team there. Brian James, another tough blow. McCurry was running really well, and he gets taken out. Voiles involved in the Dr. Pepper scheme. Jackson involved. Qualls involved. How did Shelton avoid that wreck, too? That was amazing. Citadino got involved. Willis, I think, slightly got involved. And then Thomas. That was pretty much it. So, caution's out for the third time, as we're on lap 18 of 33. Let's take a look at the caution. And we're back. We're taking a look at the caution. I'll tell you something, though. Lap traffic is not making Ben any friends for whoever was in this inside line towards the back. And safe to say, I think Anthony McCurry is going to be asking McNamara what he was doing. Dougie Shears, Anthony Emery, McCurry, Qualls, Voiles, Citadino, and Willis were all behind. Shears was trying to get around, and I guess they didn't know. And Citadino and Emery are going to slide up right into Qualls, right into Cinco de Mayo, Cinco de Jackson there, and Voiles easily involved. Nowhere to go for the 83, neither for the 43 runs, right into the 20s bumper. Willis actually, I look at Sheldon actually pointed it there. I think Willis made it through too. Yeah, she made it through. It's a great driving by the 55 car. And she knows Hegdahl's out of the race, and, she's got to help with the finish there. How about Sheldon? Great job avoiding once again. That's the second time she's avoided a very interesting wreck right in front of her. Caution's out again for the third time today. Young leads them down once again. Let's take it back to the green. Back as we're on lap 21 of 33, and more cars are out of the race, and they are Anthony Emery and Brian James. McNamara is still one lap down right now in 29th. So this is actually good for McNamara. If more drivers retire out of the race, he can gain more spots. This is what McNamara needs to see, but I don't think a lot of people have been happy with McNamara or the other lap car in that race, and that was Andre Erickson. But anyway, top 10 rundown real quickly, and it's oh, there we go. Young, Johnson, Thomas, Daly, Ritchie, and then May, Norman, Ryan Richards, Daniel Day, and Zach Buchanan. Green flag is back out as we have 12 laps to go. Now, if another caution comes out, this means that the lap car that's there will not cause any more havoc on double file starts, and he's going to hold up now Charles Sanford. Now, his sister Jean Sanford. Oh my goodness, 4 wide there in the back. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I should talk about anyone yet because, okay, they sell back up to 3. Oh, no, 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 Becker, no. Oh, Shelton. What are you doing? Oh, dear God. And the caution's out. There's a wreck. I don't know who it is. It's a car up high. I think Norman. Yeah, Norman. Ritchie. Oh, this was up in the front. Oh, my God. Willis. Ritchie. Johnson, who was second in the race. Ritchie upside down. Dunham involved. Alex May. Richards. Oh, my. What the hell happened? They're saying second now is Cole Daly. Third, Buchanan. Fourth, DeMax. Fifth, Sorvox. Sixth, Goss. Seventh, Day. Eighth, Hart. Ninth, Seth Cole. And 10th was Cody Thomas. That happened toward the front of the field. Voiles is going to be on pit road. Citadino. McNamara, I think that was because of him. Willis. Alex May. Man, he just can't catch a break in that 51 car. Anthony McCurry is on pit road. Looking who else here. That's Thomas. Both BK Racing cars. Annie Thomas, the points leader, involved. Anthony Ritchie, we saw him flip. Brad Johnson, who was second. Dunham involved. Jackson involved. Richards, he was in the top 10. Norman involved. There's Voiles. He's coming out of pit road. That's a good sight for him. I saw someone other car there. Oh, yeah, that was Voiles. He was coming out. Okay. So, caution's out for the 4th time today. And this was less than 10 laps to go. Young leads him down once again. Let's take a look at the big caution on number 4. Well, there were multiple incidents that happened. This is the first one. The first one that actually brought out the caution. They're going 3 wide in a stack, like corner to corner to corner. Ritchie got clipped by Norman into Daniel Day. Norman's going to slide right into Trent Dunham. Nowhere to go. How did Eugene DeMax avoid that wreck? That was unbelievable. Now, I know there's a wreck up ahead, but I just want to be clear if anyone, okay, no, so let's go back. Now, let's go to Anthony Ritchie and up there. All right, let's go to Ritchie. And I'll tell you what, I think Ritchie's, like, not feeling really well about that. All right, there's Thomas, Johnson, Richards, May, and Daly. Oh, Ritchie got into Thomas, right into Johnson, right into May, right into Richards. Daly got lucky there, and look at the 38. Holy cow, and Alex May pounded the wall as well. Who's the first car that's going to get collected into this? Oh. Yeah, let's look at spectator. Or, no, damn it. Al Thomas made it through. Shelton got sideswiped. Oh, it was Willis, McNamara, Voiles. Oh my God, Citadino, McCurry, Jackson. Holy crap. Willis was upside down. Richie was upside down. Citadino was nearly upside down. Johnson was upside down. Car sliding up. That's Voiles and Dunham. And look at Richie there. That's a tough blow for the 38 car. He was running up in the top 5. Andy Thomas was 3rd on the restart. Johnson was 2nd. That's a tough blow to them. We're going to take a few onboards of this wreck. Oh, on board with Annie Thomas. I'm sorry for that little fail there. Seeing from her view, yep, she gets clipped. Bounces off the wall. And then, looks like she was going to be all good. And then, oh my. That's Brad Johnson, by the way, she's on top of, and Citadino. She's going to stay like that throughout the time until she teleports. On board on the cockpit of Anthony Ritchie. There's the clip from Norman, and then... yeah, this is where all hell's going to break loose right here. Oh, man. Just gets pounded, flipping, and then he's going to land on his roof. Tough break for the 30 M&M's forward. On board, Ashley Wilson, the 55. She was getting held up by John McNamara. This is her view. Yeah, there's the first wreck. She's going to have no problem avoid that. And then there's wreck number 2. Couldn't avoid that. And, oh, man, just piles in. And she's going to land up. Oh, nope. She lands on 4 wheels. And we're going to take a flyby, and that will be the end of the replays. This is from the spectator shot of turn number 2 here. Take a look from here. Here comes the big part of it. Man, just crazy wreck that happened. A lot of cars involved. There's going to be a lot of cars out of the race. Let's take it back to the green. It's the green flag definitely here as we're in lap 27. Oh, what happened? Oh, I pressed pause by accident. I apologize. And there are many drivers out of the race from 18th on down to 29th. So, anyway, the green flag's about ready to be coming out. Dylan Young leads Cole Daly 2nd. Zach Buchanan 3rd. Eugene Max 4th. James Silverfox 5th. Will Goss 6th. 7th, Daniel Day. 8th, Noah Hart. 9th is Seth Cole. And how about Cody Lamas the 10th? Seth Cole and Cody Lamas, we have not talked about them at all day. Neither have Noah Hart. So, great job for all 3 of those guys. They've really been quiet all day, but they've done really well. Here comes Daly all over the bumper. Dylan Young trying to get his first win of the season. He's in the bottom of the points. He really needs this badly. He was 39th in the points. Daly would really love this run. Buchanan, he's in the top 15 in the points, I believe. Yeah, top 15. Buchanan, really happy he's having this run as well. If Daly really wants this win, he's got to make sure Buchanan doesn't pass him. Look at James Silverfox in 4th and Goss in 5th. People are passing to Max now. And how about Charles Samper? Haven't even talked about him at all today. Look at this. He's running in the top 10. His sister Jean, who avoided that wreck, she ended up at the top 10. Or, not avoided the wreck, but who spun out the one wreck and barely got involved. She ended up 10th. Well, here, look at that. Charles Samper in 10th. But Dylan Young is loving what he's seeing. Right behind him, he is pulling away from Daly and Buchanan. This is what he loves to see. Trying to become their second two-time winner, rather. Daly is getting to fall back here. Here's a flyby cam. Daly is now falling back. Here comes Zach Buchanan for second. He's got it. Will Goss is trying to follow Zach Buchanan, a good friend. But he can't do it. Daly will stay in 3rd. Silverfox will stay in 4th. Goss trying to keep the 5th spot. He will do it. Daniel Day under fire as well. Look at all these guys from 4th, 5th, 8th are online guys who race a lot online that are in this race. This is all what Dylan Young wants to see as we got 2 laps to go when we hit the stripe. Buchanan and Daly, if they got to beat Dylan Young, they got to stop battling with each other, and they got to try to hunt down the 2. And that's what the 2 really would like to see, to have him keep battling for the 2nd spot and make sure that no one's going to catch him when the white flag comes on by. But Buchanan is probably going to be having the best shot trying to beat the 2 car. He's really got to get good runs coming in off the corner and get on the bumper and try to pass him. Noah Hart's trying to take the 4th spot. But here we go. We're coming to the white flag. Buchanan Catching up to Dylan Young. He's going to go for the lead. White flag is out. Zach Buchanan to the inside for the lead. He's trying to get the run. Dylan Young trying to fight back. It's not going to happen. Zach Buchanan, the new leader. Young, who's led most of the race, will lose the lead on the last lap. Here comes Daly to the inside for second. He's trying to get the lead up a last lap pass. Can he do it? I don't think there's going to be enough time. But Zach Buchanan, here comes Daly. Daly a little too late. Buchanan wins in Atlanta. Zach Buchanan, the Milwaukee's best Chevrolet, is going to win here in Atlanta. And how about Silver Fox? The last lap move, he got third. Fourth will be Young. Fifth, Hart. Sixth, Goss. Seventh, DeMax. Eighth, Daniel Day. Ninth was Devin Beck. We didn't even talk about the Haas car most of the day. And Charles Sanford will complete the top 10. Then we're going to take a look at all the cars who finished the race. Cody Lumps ended up 11th. Dougie Shears 12th. Seth Cole 13th. 14th, Kyle Thomas. 15th, James Qualls. 16th, Jessica Shelton. Barely talked about her today. Special blue and red core scheme like she ran at Riki running this race. Ends up 16th. And the last car who finished the race, Michael Norman ended up 17th. Voiles ended up one lap down. He was out of the race there. But once again, congrats to Zach Buchanan. Dylan Young will not be able to win this time. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the race. If you like this race, be sure to give it a like. Comment beneath to keep your ride. Remember, Luis Hernandez, if you're watching this, 2 out of 5 races, you didn't comment on any races from this point. And he's given a 24-hour notice. It'd be good for you guys also to comment so we can keep your ride. Subscribe to be a part of the NRSL and all that, and be up to date and all that. If you've heard recently, 2 new members have basically came in. Eric Burton and Liam Irving, welcome them back to the NRSL as members now, and they're going to do series soon. I know Eric's going to be getting his series underway soon for the Wrangler Cup Series, which is now going to be called the NRSL Wrangler Cup Series instead of ARWLS, so good to see that. And Liam Irving, don't know yet on his series yet, but I'll let you know ASAP. So if you follow me on Facebook, you can be up to date. Well, thank you guys so much. Here come the official results, and hopefully I put the points up if I'm not as lazy as you know what. But congrats one last time to Zach Buchanan to win Atlanta. Here come the results. Hopefully here come the points. Here you go, I'm out. Peace.